Perfect. Biggest red flags in anime.
Okay, this is an interesting topic. I didn't know how to approach this when you said.
Like, what are your red flags in anime? Like, I would say,
As far as like, to give me an example now.
I would say my like biggest red flag in anime is probably when it's just like one season, 12 episodes. It's probably like a lot of times it's usually like it ends off a cliffhanger or something like that. Shout out the is it 6 Brave Soldiers or Brave Soldiers 6, something like that. It's like a mystery and one of the warriors are imposters. If put it down in the comments if you know what anime I'm talking about. Another thing that should be a red flag, which is not a red flag. If you watch anime, you will understand like the weird pervy stuff.
Oh,
Should be a red flag in jobless reincarnation.
it should in a lot of cases. Just
Should be, but I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes the anime is still fire.
I think what makes it hard is that like we take a lot of these anime that are it's not Western culture.
Yeah.
So the way that they view it and the way that we view it as people in the West is very different. So it kind of causes that weirdo line that like they're not even thinking about, but we kind of are. So
yeah, but that's one of my red flags. Definitely is the like when I see one season and it's only like 12 episodes. And there's good 12 episode ones, but I'm like, it's dangerous.
Yeah, I agree. A red flag for anime. When people like. When people overhype anything, I don't watch it first. Like I won't watch it because what I've found is that most people that will overhype an anime, like overhype it, they won't just be like, oh, it's great, like you should watch it. They're like overhype it. Yeah. Is because they personally attach to it. They're not actually objectively looking at how good it is as a whole.
That's what there's
so
no.
If someone comes to me and overhypes an anime, I'm probably not watching. I still haven't watched AOT. I don't think AOT is bad. Yeah. But because people gassed it so much, I have not watched.
That's like the biggest critique of anime fans for One Piece and why my co-host, she was against One Piece so much, really because of the fans. Yeah. Like they overhyped it so much.
Which I could see her point only in the fact that people do overhype it. Yeah.
We have One Piece fans might be the worst. And I'm a One Piece fan. They might be actually terrible. Yeah.
But you also seen these people for like how many
30 years, their entire life. Your entire life. That's why it's also why they're like, this is my life. Yeah. And I love it. I would say another big red flag for me, I would throw out there mechas. Mechas, like I said, it's very rare that I find a mecha good. Anytime someone says anything about mechas, I say if it's not Gundam.
I've only ever liked 2 mechas.
Gundam's a good mecha anime.
Remember Zoids? Did you ever see Zoids?
Yes.
That's the only mechas I even care about. Yeah. Big O was cool too. I think
it was actually cool.
Big O was cool.
It was like Batman. He was like Batman.
Yeah, Big O was pretty fire. And he'd be like, Big O. He would call him. That was hard. Yeah.
So I would say, there's few Code Geass, Gurren Lagann I've never seen, but I know it's a golden anime. Big O, like he said, Gundam. Those are really the genres that I kind of say if I see mechas, I'm like, those do it very well. And I will say 86. If you guys never seen 86, it's a very great, I even say great anime. Reminds you, if you like Gundam, you'll love 86. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The story is so deep, integral. They're not like giant robots. I actually think you would really love 86. I'm not going to lie. I recommend that to you. If you watch it, you'll be like, this is kind of like Gundam. It's weird, actually. But my biggest red flag, those mechas. I usually like get extremely like, if I see mechas, I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
My biggest red flag is just overhype. Like if anybody overhypes an anime, I'm not watching it.
What about CGI? Like, how do you feel about CGI? The monsters, like, is that a red flag for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason why Demon Slayer showed that you can animate really well. Like, there's no excuse.
They do they actually do a CGI in Search 3.
No, they don't. Are you kidding me?
They do. People weren't fans of it. It wasn't awful. People weren't fans of it, though.
I'm going to be a little salty when I see that.
I think...
That's not tight.
CGI.
It's such a, like, why in that, out of all the anime, like, are you kidding me? It's such a beautifully done anime. That's going to... That's a tick for sure. Like, that's a tick.
He loves Demon Slayer, yo. This is hilarious.
That's crazy to me.
I would say CGI for sure.
Oh my gosh, I'm upset.
Another like he's so devastated, yo.
That's crazy.
Another like huge red flag in anime. I'm trying to think of another one. Like I said, first seasons, mechas. because a lot of anime disappears. That's why the first season is so dangerous, because it's like you'll be left on a cliffhanger and you'll never see that anime again.
I was trying to think of some stuff, but I can't really think of anything like solid.
I would say 3D animation. I don't like the 3D animation shows. Even though I think Ajin did pretty well. I think Ajin is a solid anime. I don't like the 3D animation myself. That's a huge turn on. And I love turn off. I like Berserk, but pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I like Berserk, but the 3D animation that they did in Berserk 2014, I believe, I didn't really like it in the new genre that they did. I hate 3D animation.
I don't see any personal positives for 3D. I don't see any personal positives for 3D.
That's crazy. I miss my life. Pause. I suck at swallowing.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't see any
Yo, I'm so serious. That's not a pause moment. I just suck at swallowing. That's crazy.
I don't know why that was so funny to me. I don't be laughing like that.
Mad things, fam.
Anyways, yeah, I just don't see any like pros of 3D animation. Even in like that new Dragon Ball Z movie, like or Super movie, it was cool.
To me, it was trash.
It was cool, but like I don't know. There's just something about even if the style is different, right? The art style is different. There's just something about it having that 2D feel. Gives it more authenticity, more character. I feel like 3D takes away all that.
Yeah,
immediately. Sure. It's just like
I'm gonna say 100%.
Yeah,
I would say my last red flag is probably, and this is kind of crazy, I would say Netflix original animes. I gave a lot of them a try. Some are good. Some have been extremely letdowns, and I'm like, I can't believe they put this.
I don't think I've watched not one.
You're smart.
I've heard people talk about them.
Yusuke, the Black Samurai anime.
Yeah, I heard that joint was so bad. Like it looked good and it was so bad. Like the trailer looked hard.
It's garbage.
I'm not gonna lie. When I seen the trailer, I was like, oh, I might watch that. And then I literally heard multiple people like, oh, it's terrible. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
It's horrendous. Seven Deadly Sins became a Netflix original, which I don't.
That's why it got
technically
bad.
It is, but somehow it got a bigger budget. I'm assuming and became worse. The animation was terrible,
bro. That I'll never. I know you've probably seen that meme, or at least that they made it into a meme. That Meliodas
laying down in the color.
Bro.
Oh, how it looks. Oh yeah, it's like a little kid drew it. It's actually absurd. I have no idea how you get more money, but it gets
that
worse.
Upset me so much. I was like, what?
And they have like a solid fight scene when a pretty good fight scene when Meliodas takes on all seven. It's like, how did the animation go from that to that?
Even when he fought Escanor.
Amazing, bro. I just
like, how do you even do that wrong? Like, even when they fought they're fighting the angels. Like that animation was pretty like.
Bro, you're asking the right questions.
Yeah, it was terrible, bro.
I would say definitely Netflix originals.
Yeah, if anybody recommends a Netflix original to me, just know that I didn't hear you. Like, just know that.
Huge red flag.
Know that you said it and I didn't acknowledge.
Huge red flag.
I'm not watching it.
Is there a couple that are smooth? Yes, like Castlevania. I think it's technically anime. Was pretty
people
smooth.
have recommended Castlevania.
It's pretty smooth, like I said. But overall, when I hear Netflix original, I'm like, that thing looks trash. It's probably garbage. I'm not gonna watch it. So, those are probably like my biggest red flags. Like I said, Netflix original, mechas, 3D animation, CGI, and yours is
Overhyped for sure. I'm probably not watching it until it's just not gonna be on my priority list. CGI for sure. Like, come on, it just takes away from all the integrity of like what anime is to me.
Yeah.
Same thing with 3D animation. I'm just not gonna like.
100%.
I only watched the Dragon Ball movie because I was excited for Gohan getting what he got, and it was cool, but still, the animation took away from it.
Like, kind of want to give isekais a freaking thing, but I do still like give isekais a chance. But I'm like, all these reincarnated.
I'm not watching no romance ones either. It's not like a red flag. I'm just not doing it. It's a preference thing. It's not a red flag.
Preference too. Reincarnations. I would say the reincarnations. They're not a flag. I can't say they're a flag because I still checked them out. But
I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't.
There's definitely like a worry.
Reboots, I'm not.
I'll put it.
I
in
haven't
a
seen a
word.
reboot yet that's like fire,
I think the last one really was Hunter x Hunter.
and that was remastered technically. I mean, it's not like. I mean, it's not really a reboot.
Yeah,
It's just like remastered, animated better.
Yeah, I guess a full reboot. Yeah, I guess reboots are definitely like Trigun Stampede's reboot. I heard wasn't that good, but the animation style that they did.
Bro, I
didn't
feel like if
look
they
that good
rebooted Zoids right now, because Zoids was kind of like 3D, at least in the
back in the day.
which it shows that it could be done well, but like
I didn't even shout out the Fate series in 2000. It's my fault. I just had to. I'm having like a
if they redid Zoids right now, I think that might be interested.
easy. What is Voltron anime or what is Voltron?
Voltron was an enemy.
Oh wow, Voltron is that?
Dang, you didn't say Voltron. Voltron is.
I'm not a Voltron fan.
I'm just saying Voltron was like
That makes sense.
no, Thundercats is a cartoon. Voltron might be a cartoon.
We might have to see.
I
But
wanna say-
yeah, those are our red flags in anime. List you guys' red flags in anime. Like I said, the weirdness of dudes in anime is super wild. But I always say like, the anime still be good.
some
with
of that's
the
a
weirdness.
cultural disconnect.
Yeah.
Some of it.
And the Netflix originals, a lot of them like I think High Rise Invasion was terrible to me. Like, and people loved it. And I was like, this stuff is garbage. This is trash. So yeah, those are our red flags. Let us know in the comments, what are your red flags in anime? So I'll play the clip.